Diane, does your team help people in the parent and help navigate parents in the roles that they play? So what is and in building the resume, what does that look like?
A good question. I actually will often start working with the client who is the young adult with an introduction, a brief 20-minute conversation. And I will talk about how I work, which is basically with that client. So I do a couple of different things. One is we can do career exploration, which is really the research end of it, and I do that right with the client.
Mhm.
I'm if I'm working with an 18-year-old or 28-year-old, I'm not talking with their parents. I'm not a
Right.
therapist. If I see something going awry or I feel a client is major depressed or
Mhm.
struggling with something that is needs a therapeutic approach, I'm pretty emotionally attuned, but I am not a therapist.
Right.
So I might say,
Likewise.
I might say this would be a good thing to talk about with your parents, or we could have a joint call if you want. But one of the things about developing independence is not having the parents by their sides.
Mhm.
Although I worked with someone who I worked with this young man for, we probably did 4 or 5 sessions. And it was only at the end of the time that I realized in the background, not visible, his mother.
Boy, how
So
disempowering.
it was challenging. And finally I perceived that someone was there and I said, um, have you talked with your parents about this? So my role, I don't copy parents on my messages. I
Mhm.
if a client had paid and wasn't showing up, that's a different story. There's a
Mhm.
reason for that.
Mhm.
So that I deal with, but this is really your it's not college counseling where parents do want to be involved, and in some cases it's important that they are. In other cases it's important that they aren't. But in
Mhm.
terms of the
Mhm.
career guidance, I'll show them a list of conversational starters. I'll show them how to write their elevator pitches. Parents, and they certainly want to talk to their parents about doing their practice informational interviews. But I'll give them the tools first, and then they can talk to their parents
Mhm.
to
Mhm.
say, my career counselor says I need to interview 5 people about their jobs. Here's what I'm going to ask them. Who do you think I should talk to, mom or dad?
Mhm. Mhm.
So I might have them practice on mom or dad,
Yeah.
but I'll be the guiding force there. Because the conversation starters and the practice role playing and being able to describe things, it works better with an objective person.